Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. As always, I am Fidgie, and today we are here with two more Fidgie friends. I think I have decided I'm not going to collect all of the Fidgie friends, just the ones that are very distinctly fantasy themed. So the fairies and the mermaids. I know there's a unicorn one, but I don't particularly like her. I'm only going to get her if I see her for $6, okay? $6 or under. Same goes for the pizza girl and the ramen girl. I don't particularly care for their designs, so I'm not going to get them unless they go on a major sale. Okay, so I am really excited to get into these. They've been sitting around for a while, and I want to get into Dandelion Wishes first. So we have some tape up here. Where are my scissors? Sorry, couldn't find my scissors. Still have not found my scissors. I found a pair of broken scissors because I don't throw anything away. But, as they say, fuck it, we ball. Don't mind the container damage. This has been sitting around my room for a while because I've been busy and low on energy. But, you know, it's time. If I recall, these aren't difficult to unbox. Yeet it. Oh wait, there's actually packaging art that I have to show you. I am scatterbrained. Anyway, Dandelion Wishes always looks on the brighter side of things and wishes for the best for her friends. She's always happy to be with everyone, blowing sweet kisses to her friends, and her wings flutter with excitement, making silly popping sounds. Adorable. I love the box art for these. It's just cute. Just fun. And then she's attached to a blister in the box. Okay, I got the blister separated, and now we just have some ties. Gonna be a little bit difficult to snip because my scissors are broken, but there's one on each foot. Okay, and then it looks like we have this over-the-waist thing. Okay, and then we have hands. Okay, another hand. Anything I don't get now, I will get after, like, you know, we're done with her, or done reviewing and stuff, and I'll clean up my work area, make sure all of the packaging is organized into, you know, how I'm going to use it. So I don't need to get everything right now, but I just need to get all the basic components separated. And the toy out of the package. Alright, here we have... Oh, what's her name again? Dandelion Wishes, I knew that. I think she's so pretty. Her hair at the front in the bangs is gelled, which I'm probably going to wash out immediately after this. I like her hair. It does feel a little rough at the ends. Maybe it just needs a wash out. But let's hear if the pop is good on the wings. I don't really like it going out, but coming back it is a really nice pop. The skirt is a wonderful texture, though. I love the texture of the skirt, and that's just so fun. Like, look at that slime-filled bubble right there. Like, look at that. That's lots of fun. And I do really like the style of her shirt. It's very fairy. And the little puffballs on her socks, probably only because she's a fairy, but they remind me of Tinkerbell. And anyway, there's her double-jointed knees. See how far she can kick back. So she can hit a kneel, it looks like. She might be a little bit top-heavy and not quite have the jointing it would require to actually take a knee. Yeah, she's too top heavy to really take a knee, but posing wise she can. But like, sorry. Look at the painted details on her shoes. She's kind of hard to put on a stand. Best I could do, she's probably gonna fall out at any moment. But yeah. Oh, and here is her hair thing, which has one of these on it, which can be fun to play with. Let me just get this in her hair, and then we'll move on to our next girl, just getting her out of the package. Oh, that's so cute. Actually, like, hang on. Take a look at that. She's so cute with that on. Like, that's darling. I mean, granted, like, it's not the best material in the world, but, like, I got this doll for, like, less than $10, so I'm not going to fault that. Even though, like, new and not on sale, they probably cost, like, $24. I know the newest ones cost $24, but they go on sale fairly often. Well, it might be because they're not producing anymore. But anyway, let's get Watermellow out. With their unique feel for fashion, these girls have the magic touch of the coolest outfits. Join in the fashion fun and become forever fidget friends. Watermellow changes her as often as she flips the shimmery scales on her mermaid tail. One day her favorite color is pink, the next day it's green. Watermellow will go along with any plan, since her friends' plans always seem to change. Alright, she's flexible, you could say. Good for her. Okay, let's get a good look at Watermellow. She also has, really gelled in place bangs. Her bangles are kind of fun. Like, you can rotate them around. Her hair is really nice, actually. I think it might be better than Dandelion Wishes. And then we get the tail flip sequin gimmick. And her tail is like a glitter shaker, but there's no liquid in it. I thought there might be some sort of liquid in it. But it is kind of nice to squish. And then we get this cute little thing, and it has a pop-out gimmick like Boba Bubbles. Oh, look at that! Very cute. And I do really like the feel of this rubber. I think it's very fun. Aww. This texture skirt is not as bad as Boba Bubbles' shiny skirt, which is, you know, not saying much. It still feels kind of papery. Ooh, her arms feel somehow less soft than her skirt, even though it's the same material. But yeah, let's get her on a stand and get a good look at them. Alrighty, there we are. I think they're both really cute, and I really love fidgeting with her. I'm not such a big fan of, like, gimmicks that feel kind of sharp, because sequins do feel sharp to me, but I do see the appeal for other people for sure. I really, really love Dandelion Wish's skirt. It's such a good texture to play with. I'm not sure, like, just looking at it as an outfit piece, I would choose it. But yeah, I don't really like her skirt as a skirt necessarily, but I do love it as a stim toy. I love the texture. I love, you know, the way it squishes, the way it bubbles. I love everything about it. And I love all her details. Like, you know, the more I look at her, the more she grows on me. So I think she might be my favorite of the two, but I still really like Watermellow. I just probably won't be touching her as much because I don't like it as much. Okay, so I got the Eco Brick, And I did all the package deconstruction. We have, of course, none of the cardboard is actually, like, recyclable because it has that really shiny surface. But the blisters are recyclable. But unfortunately, the windows are not, that I can tell. I have projects that I'm going to be using these for, but if you don't, it's going to be very difficult to dispose of them properly. Or in a way that doesn't cause harm. Anyway, here we are with the Eco Brick with all the tape from the packaging and all of the little tabs and stuff. There were also some small bits of plastic that are, like, hard that were used to hold, like, hair in place, like this one. These don't have any recycling logo on them, so I'm just going to be tossing them in there and, you know, not caring too much. Because if your recycling sorting is automatic, they can get sorted, they can clog up the sorting machine, basically. And if you put in plastic pieces that are too small. So, that's why you see, like, debates about whether you're supposed to recycle bottles with the cap on or the cap off. Because the cap is often made of a different plastic than the bottle. However, if you take the cap off, it could clog up the machinery, if it's going into a machine. So it really depends on your area, how you're going to want to recycle that piece. I think I'm not an expert in recycling, but I am pretty good at upcycling. So that's most of what this channel is for. It's to teach you basic upcycling. But also, I'm not good at keeping up to date on my crafts because it's a lot of work and I don't have a lot of time to spare. Yeah. So, we're just gonna work at it. When I have time and energy and the stars align. Okay, all we have left is tab pieces. There are a lot of tiny tab pieces. I don't like the plastic tabs. But there weren't that many to deal with, so I'm not going to complain too much. There were enough that I have definitely lost at least one tab end. Okay, that's all of our eco-bricking. Oh, wait, here's another tab end. What? That's all of our eco-bricking done. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.